Hello, my artists. I wanted to walk you through how to do the project for a tag. A tag is where you put your name on a piece of paper in a graphic sort of way. So these are lots of different options. They use the word tag in this instead of a name. There are documents included in those handouts that I had posted originally to both SchoolSpeak and Google Classroom that walk you through graffiti lettering, and how to either add a shadow to a sharp letter, add a shadow to a bubble letter, or a whole word. And there are lots of backgrounds and extras we can add and drips. So I kind of wanted to walk you through this and so you can see my process. This is something that is completely personal. Use your first name. I think that's best, but if you want to use your last name, you can. I'm going to be using my first name since it's shorter than my last name, and I think it's just a cooler option. I'm just going to kind of spread out my pages over here. You guys will kind of have to flip through if you don't have a printer at home. And you can either use a ruler, or if you have something like this, or even you can use the edge of a mug to get a curve. So don't be afraid to use whatever you have available. The edge of a glue bottle gives a nice curve too. This doesn't have to be super huge, and you can do it in your sketchbook. So I'm just gonna kind of get a curved line on here so I have something to work off of. Then I'm going to figure out how I want my name to look on this page and just start drawing. I hope you guys enjoy this and have a good time. Remember to draw lightly when you're starting so that if you decide to change something, it's easy to erase. Especially if you have letters like mine where my T needs to be crossed and will overlap, then I can easily come in and erase where the overlap is. Okay, I have it planned out, and now I'm going to just start coloring this in. I'm going to use Sharpies and then add some color to the background in some way. I just wanted to kind of open up these Sharpies and get started. You might even select just a few colors to use. Like if I wanted to just use like neon colors, I could choose those. If I only wanted to use like red tones, I could choose those. It's really up to you how you go about this. Graffiti tags are really vibrant usually. Sometimes they are all black. If you really want to go that route, that's totally fine with me too. I want you to choose something that you like and something you can be creative with. As I'm working through this, I just want to give you a few pointers. One, if you are using Sharpie, please cover whatever table you are working on with either a magazine or a newspaper, even a folder, something to protect the surface so that you don't get Sharpie all over. Because remember, Sharpie soaks through the back of your paper and will ruin whatever you're working on. I'm working on a plastic mat right now, so I'm safe, but sometimes you guys might forget about that, and we don't want your parents to be upset with you. So think about what you see on the sides of buildings, and you might even do a Google search of graffiti tags or graffiti artists. There are so many options out there, and there is a slideshow that I want you to read through about graffiti artists that kind of highlights some fun artists and what they're doing. Graffiti is usually done with spray paint. Obviously, we are not doing that. and I wouldn't even do it if we were in class. So this is just a fun way to experiment and see what you can do to create something that can look like it's dripping without actually being paint. So I hope you guys have fun with this. I'm going to finish this off on my own and then post a picture of my finished product. Have fun.